Up, 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 come in. Up. Latency. 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 Okay, get on. I've brought Tally to this area here, which is particularly stimulating for her. It's an old Roman hill fort, and I did a couple of recalls way up in the far side up there, and although she was coming back when she was very close to me, she deviated from the recall and I got a latent response, which in my mind is just a failed recall. So I've brought it down here to test it, and my immediate criticism of myself was that there was not enough momentum in the recall that had given her, and I'm going to see what the difference is this time with momentum. Before, it was just a whistle until she deviated and I'd given her a verbal marker to stop, which she ignored. She's not in the habit of ignoring them, but she'd caught a good scent and off she went. So we always have that competitiveness with the environment. Nature wins on many occasions with your recall. Nature wins, and that is an absolute fact. And we have that to compete with. So we've brought her here. You see all these ditches here, all these ditches that were once part of the Roman fort. Now, ditches are fabulous for taking scent, bringing it down and unfurling it up above. It really, she loves it in there. And she's just making her way down along the ridge of one now, and then into one. But I'm just going to keep communicating with the whistle and getting some good recalls in there. And I just want to see if I can get 2 or 3 really, really sharp responses from her. In you go, Tally, in. Normally she's in there. She has a ball of a time in there. She's flushed a few things from there in the past. But even although she's making her way, hip, 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 come in, come in, come in. Come in, come in, come in. Atta girl, atta girl, good girl. Atta girl, what a good girl. Get on. She loves that release cue. She really gets on up there, but you can see from start to finish, when I got her attention, I had to keep it. Before, I'd only used the whistle to get her in, and in some environments, she's just not responding as well as she should be to that. So that's all part of the training level. That's absolutely fine. It lets you know where you are with your training. There's always a bit of backsliding where there's progress, so you have to expect that. It's beautiful here. It really is. We've got a good stiff breeze here today as well, which really invigorates Tally. It really gets her going. It gets a lot of dogs going. But many competing factors here to what we can get for a recall. So I'm just going to allow her to go between the mounds here. She's staying closer a lot more, just through habit, unless she gets really taken with a bird or something like that. With scent, she won't trail for great distances anymore. But what I'm looking for is close quarter recalls. What I call a close quarter check-in. A check-in to me is not the dog stopping to look at me. A check-in to me is you check in with me. You come right back to where I am so that I can send you out again. Now I've no idea what's over the other side of that mound. So just as she reaches that, I'm going to pop in the whistle and I'm going to see if I can get her back quite quickly. Tally, come in, come in, hop, hop, hop. Come in, come in, come in. Atta gal, atta gal, atta gal, atta gal. Now you will have seen a split second latent response there when she got to the top of the mound. And that's what I'm talking about. Some people might accept that. Some people might think that was a great recall if they get their dog to do that. To me, I just want it more connected, more precise. I want the dog tuned in a little more to doing that. And that's where the work is. That's where the work is. Throughout your dog's prime years, recall will be your work. Have a great day, folks.